I am so glad that you have chosen to join me in my interactive cooking adventures with Vic. Let me tell you briefly why I have designed this novel approach to cooking instruction. Well, first of all, I think it's fun. I enjoy cooking, and I think you will too, once you find out how easy it is to prepare delicious, homemade, prepared meals. But I have another motivation. I'd like you to encourage you to cook and eat more at home and to view eating out more as an entertainment option. Now the reason for that is that you can control the amount of food you prepare, the ingredients that go into your food, and your total caloric intake much more effectively than you can by eating out. And it's a social event. It's fun to cook. It's fun to involve your family and friends to eat good food and perhaps enjoy a great glass of wine. Let me elaborate a little bit on exactly what I mean by the advantage of cooking and eating at home, and by what I mean by controlling the ingredients in your food. Take, for example, the additive of simple sugars, salt, and other additives are commonly found in commercially prepared food. You can avoid the addition of simple sugars and carbohydrates by simply leaving them out and enjoy the flavor that's inherent in the fresh ingredients you're going to use, rather than the flavor that's enhanced by salt and other additives that many commercially produced foods have, especially fast foods. I can match the cost of just about any fast prepared food with a better tasting and healthier meal prepared at home. Just a simple word about caloric intake. On the average, if you consume more than 2,000 calories a day, you're probably eating way too much and you're probably overweight. And 2,000 calories, that's easily one fast food meal or a meal prepared in a restaurant. How many calories should you be eating? Well, that's something between you and your doctor, but basically my rule of thumb is I multiply 11 by the number of pounds I wish to weigh. So for example, if my target weight is 100 pounds, I will eat 1,100 calories a day. And you might be surprised that you can have a wonderful selection of foods and a satisfying meal meeting those requirements. Now, a few words of how I designed the system. Cooking with Vic was designed from the ground up, and it was designed to run on my new kitchen appliance. What kitchen appliance? My laptop. And I'll show you in a minute why I call it my new kitchen appliance. The system was designed from the ground up to fit computer screens, either laptop or PCs. The font is bold and can clearly be seen from a distance, ideal for using in a kitchen countertop. It's interactive. We know, for example, that using a passive cookbook means reading the ingredients, preparing ingredients, perhaps doing something on the kitchen stovetop, going back to the reading the ingredients, going back to doing something on the stovetop, reading more instructions, back to 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 the stovetop. That's a thing of the past. With Cooking with Vic, you don't even have to read the recipe. You can listen to it. Here, let me show you what I mean. Come over a little closer. If you would like to listen to the recipe on your computer speaker, move your cursor
down to the speaker icon and click once. A new window will come up. To pause, depress the pause key. To resume playback, press the play key. You can see a photograph of the finished product, full screen. You can compute what it takes to change the quantity of your servings. It's already been done for you. You can view short instructional videos on certain functions like skinning and chopping garlic.
That speeds up the process immensely.
You can view a video of the entire recipe. You can interact with the Cooking with Vic blog that attracts foodies from all over the world. Here we are. You can enter your ideas, your questions, your remarks, anything you may have to say about Cooking with Vic. And of course you can print out your recipes, and you can do all kinds of other things that are simply not possible to do with standard book type recipes.
Well, there you have it. A short summary of what the Cooking with Vic interactive cooking adventures system can do. As you use it more and more, you will discover all the features that are just jam-packed in this different approach to cooking instruction. I have thoroughly enjoyed putting this Cooking with Vic system together, but don't let my enjoyment detract from my mission. My mission is very simple, and that is to get you, the user, back into the kitchen to prepare quickly, delicious, wholesome, nutritious meals for yourself, your family, and your friends. And by all means, do continue to go out celebrate every so often, but I believe that you will begin to judge that food from a new and higher level of standard. Enjoy and have fun.